Hey, ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about Vanitas. And honestly, this episode, again, we have a very revealing episode with a very interesting flashback. Vanitas is past, so many things put into question, even the present, and that end scene just feels like everything got very complicated, intertwined quite a lot. Makes me very excited, and I like the relationship developing between Noe and Vanitas. They're starting to understand each other much better. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about in this episode. Let's get into it. Now, right at the beginning of the episode, we have a flashback. I think it was the moment when Vanitas met the Blue Moon vampire. That's the feeling I'm getting from it. The Blue Moon vampire is a woman. That's the way it appears, sort of like a priest, sage appearance in a way, saving two kids, not one, and the second kid could be very important for Vanitas and his past, especially after a moment in the episode, asking Vanitas to go with her. Now, finally, we have a bit of information, or a snippet of information of the Blue Moon vampire. And I'm more and more curious to find out what exactly happened, what exactly she is, the history over there. I have so many questions, but it feels like slowly and slowly we're getting to the meat of the story, so to say. Hopefully we're gonna have more of that flashback, or more flashbacks related to Vanitas' past. Now, straight back into the present, exactly from the last scene in the previous episode, with Vanitas very happy to see Moro, and it's confirmed he was just playing him because Moro is very susceptible to flattery, or at least up to a point. Not he has a limit to that, and we see it kind of worked a bit, Vanitas' plan, because it made Moro drop his guard, not fully, but just enough to get them to a talking point. And even those enhanced humans, they feel like they're dolls. They don't have any personality. Even more, see the dead eyes they have when one of them was serving Noe. Hopefully we're gonna find out what exactly he did to them, but we finally get Moro's motivation for all of his experiments and all of the evil things he has done so far, and the reason is that he wants to be a vampire. He was so entranced by them, he actually wants to cross over in his own worlds to become a vampire, and him being mad at the church for ruining his plans and blaming the vampire of the Blue Moon for stealing his kids. And this was the moment where you see more than one, and snippets of flashbacks with that one kid kind of goading in a way Vanitas. Something definitely happened between them there. Now, Moro even starts revealing a bit of information about Vanitas, how he never complained, even when he was cut, sliced, used in the experiments, almost dying. I'm very curious, why didn't Vanitas never try to fight back? Was he so dead inside that nothing that was done to him affected him? Or was there something more to what happened? And even more after the flashbacks. But before I get to that, Moro said something very curious. Now, apparently Vanitas' eye color changed, probably related to the vampire of the Blue Moon. He actually wanted to gouge out one of his eyes to experiment on it. We know Moro is all the way far gone over there. You can't even consider him a bad, evil person, which he is, but he's more insane than actually somebody doing evil things for their own profit. He's just far gone, all the way out there. Now, Roland and Noe was holding themselves back, but Noe couldn't anymore. He actually stops Moro from going after Vanitas' eyes, and this is where the entire chaos ensues, so to say. But also things get very complicated from here, because we have the spider, one of the charlatan organization part over there, one of the masked guys that was in the previous episodes, actually saves Moro. Wait, now they're connected? What exactly is their end goal over there of the charlatan, even using Moro? I have so many questions, and even the end scene, and I'll get to that, where complicated is an understatement after that last scene. And Moro did something when Vanitas tried to stop them, actually used the book. He just completely was able to shut down Vanitas, like just using words, knowing how to press his buttons, hit him where it hurts, telling him how is number 71 doing. And from there you can see Vanitas just, he wasn't present in that situation, he just shut himself down. Like, consider number 71 sort of like his brother, by the way the flashbacks were shown a bit, and Noe has to snap him out of it because they have to face this dark blob creature that Moro unleashed on them, a predator in Vanitas' word after he snapped out of it, using the curse bearer to be summoned over there. It's a very dangerous creature. They barely were able to handle it. It was able to regen even there. And also I forgot to mention, I'm starting to like Roland a lot more. With each episode, I'm starting to want more Roland on screen every time. Now, 71 was in Vanitas' head throughout this episode, just goading him, asking him, why are you helping the Crimson Vampires? Why are you doing this? Somebody died because of Vanitas, or that apparition, or it was a personification of his own guild telling him somebody died because of him? Would it be the vampire of the Blue Moon? Something happened in the past that she died. Vanitas blames himself, or I don't know. It's very complicated what exactly. Hopefully we're gonna get the full context and it's gonna be worth it when we have the reveal. But I can't believe after last episode we had so many questions, and this episode we have a lot more questions, especially about Vanitas' past over there. But Noe feels like he's the proc that settles a bit Vanitas, keeps him focused on what needs to be done, because Vanitas almost gave up defeating the creature, but Noe wanted to go at it from the inside. They actually jump into the creature over there to be able to save it, because even Vanitas didn't know how, and just brings him back, snaps him out of it with what Moro did to him, thinking of number 71. And they actually go inside with Vanitas saying, I am a doctor here to save vampires. Why are you here? Noe's questions. They actually are able to do it, going into that dimension, tunnel, whatever inside of that creature was over there. But my favorite moment was right after they do that, which was pretty awesome. Noe again. And I love Noe whenever he does stuff like this. He just went into his innocent, cute mode, scared. He couldn't believe they were actually alive. Just regretting what he and Vanitas did over, even though they were alive. I like you, Noe. I like you a lot. This moment was also very important. Both of them laughing in the face of danger after everything that happened. Best team over here, best partnership. I feel like they're made for each other, the way they bounce off. Complete opposites. Just, I love their reactions, interactions, and relationship quite a lot. And it keeps getting better and better with each episode. And this moment was very important for Roland also, and I'll get to that. Now, kind of finished with Moro. So far, we're probably gonna see more of him. We have the lab blowing out. They have to run off to escape the explosion. And Roland, this is why I started to like him a lot more, offers to take care of the vampires that they saved over there, and even is willing to let them escape, even though they're in the Chasseurs territory, where if a vampire walks in, they have to die. Actually, lets them go scot-free. You know, I feel like started to like Noe and Vanitas quite a lot more. And the reason for that is because he was moved. He tells Olivier, another chasseur who shows up. I feel like he's also very good friends with Roland, both of them. There might be something more to Olivier, and he says, I was moved by the moment between Noe and Vanitas laughing. He never thought he could actually see a vampire and a human laughing, enjoying each other, working together. This might be the thing that pushes this unlikely alliance, so to say, together a lot more. And Roland, hopefully we're gonna see more of him. Like Vanitas and Noe are gonna play a very important role for the world, so to say, for the relationship between vampires, humans, and everything else in between there. And I'm happy that Roland got to see that moment, and like I said, I want more Roland on screen. Now, Olivier, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I'm gonna keep my eyes on you, Olivier. Now, they finally make it out, both Noe and Vanitas, both of them in their own heads. Noe thinking about Vanitas, Vanitas thinking about the past and everything, being very exhausted. And I like the moment where he just leans on Noe's back over there. So good. That moment was very important for both of them, and just makes me think in that scene we had in the first episode where is Vanitas actually gonna die and Noe being the one that kills him or wasn't able to save him. We see them building the relationship between them more and more with each episode, and that just makes me think what exactly is gonna happen at the end of the series, and hopefully it's gonna be worth it. I don't want either of them to die, and now I have a lot more questions, even more. But before I get to that, I forgot to mention what Noe said was very good and a very interesting perspective, so to say. Maybe the one that is seeking salvation the most is Vanitas, and that's a very good point. I'm so curious what exactly happened in Vanitas' past, and even after what Moro said with him not having any reactions to being experimented on the vampire of the Blue Moon, so many questions about Vanitas. Now the thing that complicated this entire situation was Moro working with the charlatan guy, but the cherry on top was the end scene right after the end credits. Please tell me you watch that. If not, pause the video, watch that end scene, and then come back. We have the spider charlatan that saved Moro talking with Ruthven, blaming Noe for the entire situation going out of hand. Now, what the actual fuck? What's going on with Ruthven over there? Is he working with charlatan? Why? Wasn't he against them at the ball over there? One of the most powerful guys we've seen so far in the series is working with the main villains in a way. I have so many questions. Why exactly? What's happening over here? And the shapeless guy, the teacher of Noe, where is he? Where is he in this entire situation? And his relationship also with Ruthven. Everything is up in the air right now. I have so many questions, but I'm loving the series so far. The art style, the characters are selling the series a lot more than the plot, let's be honest, especially Noe and Vanitas. So many great characters. I'm having fun with the series. I'm curious what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know your theories, your thoughts about the episode, the past, the Vampire of the Blue Moon. So many things to talk about this episode. Also remember, no spoilers if you have read the source material. As always, thank you very much for watching. It means a lot to me. And remember to like and subscribe. Helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So, I'll see you again in the next one. Keep enjoying Vanitas because I sure am. Bye bye.